Hello, I'm Lee Nessel, and some of you know me as a coach here at Harbor City. I've taken a little time off from coaching because I got a new job working with the National Pro Grid League. I am the managing publisher for Grid, so I work with a team to produce all of the content that appears on our website as well as on our social media accounts. What we do here at the gym, and happens at 10,000 other affiliated gyms across the world, is people training in functional fitness. So Grid was designed to be a spectator-friendly sport and a TV-friendly sport as well. It takes people who are really good at functional fitness, but perhaps specialize in one ability, say a barbell, they're very strong, they're a power lifter, and a gymnastics specialist, somebody who's good at body weight, and you can put them together on a team and they will both excel. In fact, a Grid team can only be successful if it has a mixture of people talented across those different domains. It's actually very necessary. So there are two teams that go head-to-head, and they compete in a 2-hour match. Within the 2 hours, there are 11 races, and they average 4 to 6 minutes each, and there's a break in between. And in those few minutes that they're racing, it is all out. The motto of our league is faster together, because as a team, you go faster. You don't want to let your teammates down. You're sprinting. There is no pacing. That's what people are more used to from traditional functional fitness competitions. It's individual, you have a long exercise or workout to do, and you have to pace yourself. Not the case in Grid. We are very impressed at watching these amateur leagues pop up around the country. So these amateur leagues can take the concept of Grid. We lay it out for you. Anyone can go do Grid for free. You just take the format of the matches and instill it in your own league, and then that's a great way to train talent and get noticed for maybe someone to go pro one day. It's very exciting. The owner, who you all know, Michael Manning, was all over talking to me about this. He was so excited. I think Michael is, the wheels are turning, and I think he's just beginning to figure out the capacity of what we can do here.
It seemed like a really great idea. Kind of a pickup league. It popped into my head right away to kind of mimic the professional athletes. Something that was fun and everybody could participate in, and kind of a little different thing than the typical 3-day weekend CrossFit beatdown sort of events that are prevalent right now. For somebody who's never done Grid competition or never seen it, the first thing we want you to think about is you're doing CrossFit movements, but now it's like pickup, like Sandlot, where you show up in our case on a Thursday night at 6:30. You show up and you get placed on a team. The movements are briefed. You jump in and jump out, tag in and tag out. But these are all movements that you should be familiar with. We do it with weights that most everybody can manage, movements that most everybody is fairly accomplished at. The fun begins when you start strategizing and tagging in and tagging out, and you're going head-to-head against another team in the blue lane if you're in the red lane, and vice versa. It starts all the way down at the other end. We say, ready, race, and the first grid, whatever work needs to be accomplished inside that grid or whatever movements have to go in there, those get done. And as the team progresses, once they reach their rep count or the movements accomplished, they move to the next grid. First team that makes it all the way down here at the end with their whole team after accomplishing all the movements or the work that needs to be done wins that race. Per evening, since we're doing about just an hour class time, which is typical, we could get anywhere from 2 to 4 different races depending on what style race it is or what movements that we do and how many people show up. So anybody could do it, no matter where you're from. We would expect some sort of CrossFit experience, obviously. If you're a member of a gym or you do CrossFit on your own, then what we want is just anybody to come in and be able to pick up, have fun, jump right in, do the races. It's free of charge. It's every single Thursday. Here, we want everybody to participate. We want everybody to have fun. So strengths and weaknesses are going to come into play. However, they're not factored in up front. Each team is going to run into that as they move along. So depending on the type of race it is, somebody may be working a lot harder than they used to, or somebody may breeze through it. You may be able to do 1 rep, run out and tag somebody else to do the rest of the work for you. It all depends. But once again, it's just fun for everybody. The loads and the rep schemes are going to keep the competition moving quickly so that more people can participate.
Excellent.